Jerusalem, Israel, Ilondoloze, uhambe nami, ungangishilana. Jerusalem, Israel, Ilondoloze, uhambe nami, ungangishilana. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze, uhambe nami. Dawo yami ayikholana, buso wami awukholana. Ilondoloze.
All right, welcome one and all to another WTFL event. This is the beginning of season 4. This is the Shakedown 1, and today I am joined by the one and only Cairo. Cairo, how's it going, buddy? Yeah, it's good to have you on board, man. So a couple of people already popped in the chat. So it's Boss Benjamin, who finished second in the gold here, and then we've got Topher, who actually won my commentator's driver of the year, driver of the season. Anybody who doesn't know about this, so like I started off as a interim commentator for gold tier. I loved it that much. I stuck around. So, all right. So he's got it on here saying that they can't hear you, mate. So just double check your settings for us, mate. But I'll just carry on. So we've got Adam Hills, aka Halsey, said evening lads, evening Adam. Thank you for joining, and Iceman in there saying evening guys. So it's great that the guys are jumping in to let us know how you're feeling about the new season coming up. So we've got 17 drivers at the moment. I believe I got told there was could have been 19. So it's going to be interesting. Like Topher, the winner of our commentator driver of the season, it's all because he was consistently battling, even if his positions were quite low at times. He was consistently battling, and he was a clean driver, and he was always getting involved with the commentary streams, which is something that's big. But there is a lot more going on next season, guys. So I know we've got Razor, who's about to go out now. So what I'm just going to give you. So I know Ian has put up a few little details. I don't need that. We need that, and we need that. So the details are as standard like that I know. So we've got a couple of things that's come into it basically to promote consistency in drivers' participation. An external donor has basically opened up saying like he's open to give an award to someone from platinum, someone from gold here. I know platinum might split to A and B depending on the pace check and everything, to see how that goes. But so we're looking at actually rewarding people. So like where Topher got it last year for gold from me, that kind of same principle is going to happen again next season for a driver from each tier at least. So it's going to promote guys. So it doesn't matter whether you are first or you are last, guys. You are always in the running as long as you are consistently clean and consistently participating in the races. So keep going, guys. Oh, and we've just got a birthday message for Welsh Benjamin. Happy birthday, bro. Yeah, it's great because wow, so many birthdays in November, isn't it? All your all the mums and dads out there getting frisky on Valentine's Day is a spout of a lot of November kids. Because I'll be honest, I'm one of them. It's if you go into the voice chat settings, say share your voice, put that to allow. Sorry guys, but I just jumped off that to actually cover that little bit there to see. So we've got Razor now, who is actually doing a quick lap now. He's coming down to Cops now, and this is like I think they've chosen a really good circuit for a shakedown, because so
right. Can everybody hear me now?
No, like
we'll soon find out. Yeah,
we'll soon find out. But like yeah, so this is perfect track to give them the first shakedown because it opens up so it's quite fast paced, it's quite lengthy. It's got a few technical sections, so like Maggots and Beckett and the Vale chicane are quite technical, but
yeah.
But like most of the circuit itself, so you got like the farm and the loop and all that, the Aintree, that's quite technical. Whereas there's a lot of straights and a couple of DRS zones, so. Razor with 127.9, which I think is quite like a steady banker lap, really. In all fairness, I think he can go a bit quicker. So like some of these drivers I've not seen before. So Razor just overcooked it a little bit on the corner there for turn 2. Well, technically it's turn 3, but I believe the system calls it turn 2.
Yeah, I believe it does as well.
So because it's like it's weird, but and then there's Iceman with a 127.0, which again I reckon he could take off a few temps off that again. Drivers that I'm watching, look at Mr. XL now. Anybody who was watching Gold last season will see that Mr. XL has races where he is blistering. He's absolutely so quick, and then there's other races where he's just not quite got the lap hooked up. So. He's a driver that I will be watching carefully. Like I am Marshall now, Ian jumps in with a 127.1, so it means that our champion for gold here is actually battling with the I'll say the race pace holders of Platinum, and then there's Harvey with 126.9. So we're already in at 126s now. So we're going to see this go. So Mr. XL's put on 127.8, which I know he could do better than that.
Yeah.
Any of these other drivers that you got your eye on at the moment?
At the moment, obviously, we'll see what obviously Rapid can do. So see what Curly can do as well.
Yes.
This season as well.
Well, so I do believe that.
Apart from that, everybody else in Gold Tier and Platinum, but. I think there's going to be. I think the tiers are going to be quite entertaining to watch. I think.
Well, I'm hoping so. So, like, I was feeling that I may not continue commentating next season. This season I was feeling that. So Rapid with 125.9, a second quicker than Harvey, but But Ali, absolutely up there with them as well, and it's Lewis.
Yep.
So it's so you got these gold tiers that are like about a second, gold tier drivers that are about a second behind the top platinum drivers, which is not a lot really, not a big gap really.
No, there isn't.
So, and I think these like Iceman and Ian and Harvey will tear a bit more time off each of the laps that they do. So, yeah, I'm finding it quite like interesting anyway, because like I'm gonna go. I don't know where I'm gonna be commentating, whether it's gonna be platinum or gold. And I do know that you're back doing comms again.
Yes, it's just like sort of getting back into it. Doing comms for another league on a Sunday. Managed, obviously helped out on Monday as well. But like I say, not going into too much greater deal. It's just sort of, I don't want to, I don't want to focus on it too much. Like do what I did last time, where sort of like I was always commentating, and obviously, it kind of got a little bit too much for me to do. So I'm just sort of taking it away, sort of thing. Well, not taking it away. Sorry, sort of kind of getting back into it again.
No. Like it's obviously you don't want to overcook yourself on this.
Yeah.
Because it can. I'll be honest. Like solo comms is quite hard to do. It does tear into you, and especially when you feel like you got no return of service is what I call it.
Yeah.
So you put all that effort in and nothing. You're not getting no kind of feedback back. Whereas I found that with this league, it's very different. I do get a lot of comments afterwards saying, "Oh, great comms, mate."
Yeah.
Or people jumping in afterwards, and they do leave a comment after it's gone, after it's finished. So, but it's great. So we're more commenting. So Topher and Adam has also said that they can hear you now, so that's great.
Sweet.
And then we've got Big Pads, who's in afternoon lads.
Hey, Big Paddy!
So
tell you what, we should get Big Pads, my cousin, racing again.
To be honest, if he's up for it and he wants to race, then get him to contact Curly, and we'll get Curly, because I'm sure there was always spots open really for guys to actually jump in. So,
but obviously, like I said, we will mention as well while we're here, there is actually, I don't know if you know this, guys, but there's actually quite a few assists changing within WTFL.
Yeah, so I know there's it's basically they're trying to promote progress and development, which is fantastic. Fantastic idea. And let's put it this way. Like after discussion I've had with Ian and Curly about that, we discussed at length about it, and their plan is to focus on helping drivers, make that next step to become a better racer, and it's great. It's a great idea. I'm just hoping that when it comes to the time when those get implemented, that the drivers have put the commitment into trying to push themselves to that point, because at that point there we could see the people falling off the cliff of attendance, going, okay, I can't drive without that certain assist, or I can't drive with like half TC, I need full TC, that kind of thing. It's seeing how those drivers do. So going to have a quick little rundown because we're halfway through our qualifiers. So we've got Rapid with a 125.9, Lee on 126.3, it's Lewis on a 26.4, Well Anyway on 26.5, Iceman 26.6. So that he's there, he's in the group, he's in that mix.
He is, yeah.
Spinsy's a driver, right? I don't know if you've ever seen him race before, Kyra, but this guy impressed me at the latter stages of Gold. He was.
Tell you what, I'll agree with you on that. Actually, Spinsy's quite a good driver, like everybody else is.
Yeah.
And obviously, like I say, I was in for a while, sort of racing, sort of like towards the end of the season.
Yeah.
Try to do my best and everything,
I,
stuff like that. So
I was like, there was a moment there where you're sitting like in a podium position,
yeah.
and you were holding well, and then just one small mistake, and that
And
kind of like
I
you
think
lost
I think I
your flow.
know
You
I
lost your
think I
flow in
know
that.
which race you possibly on about.
Yeah, it's like I was actually cheering from where I was cheering you on, mate. I was like, yes, come on, it's good to see you up there. But
Well,
obviously,
actually, there was two. I know we're sort of going off course, but there was actually two races. One was at Miami with
yeah,
that exceptional move that I did on
yes,
Kyle Needs,
but that was an overtake and a half.
but that was overtaken off. But obviously, the one that we're on about is I think it was France, where I was
Yes,
sitting in a podium position and I
yes,
kind of fumbled it.
yeah, but it happens. It's France.
But it happens, yeah.
Everybody spins at the car park. So we've just seen Tom GoPro hit a 1:26.0, so he is just over a tenth slower than Rapid at the moment. But that
Yep.
means nothing really
No.
when it comes down to it across the whole season, because like there'll be races, there'll be times when you'll be quicker than Rapid. But we've seen Rapid race for years, haven't we?
Oh yeah, I should know.
So yeah,
I've raced with him for years.
yeah. So Doran. Now I've seen this guy race a couple of years ago, and I don't know whether his transition from that game over the few series games have made him a bit slow. But I'm sure I remember him being almost up with very Rapid. It's either Rapid's got better again, or Doran's not having the race that the speed that he should be getting.
Yeah.
But then Rapid's
Yeah.
just going to take him like half a second off his previous time. So he's getting quicker again, this Rapid guy. He's quick. He is quick, and we understand that.
Yeah,
Hence
I
the
mean,
name
it's like
Rapid.
even if you was to do sort of, let's say a reverse championship season, and put Rapid in the slowest car of the season, I guarantee you, wherever he is, he'll still find a way
To get up
to
there.
actually win the race.
yeah, he will.
He will always find a way, no matter what car he's been put in. That's the way that I say it.
Yes. And it's absolutely, I'm actually buzzing about this, like guys. It's like I actually do enjoy watching these guys racing. We've got Ian now. He's doing a fast lap to see if he can improve on his 1:27.1. He has jumped into the chat as well. He's saying oi oi. So
Oh yeah.
oi 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 Ian boyo. But like yes, I like. There's things like that. So like I'm a bit like I feel like I'm going to be a bit more committed to the season to WTFL and help them through this next season, see how it goes. And I believe that we could see an excellent transition with Joe reducing assists. But we'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, I think, like I say, it might sort of, well, it not might be. Sorry, it will be. It not be tough for some of the drivers, but it's going to be. Obviously, you are going to see sort of drivers make mistakes with using those assists that actually get turned off. But it's like I say, it's also a learning curve for every driver in Platinum and Gold.
Yeah.
But,
Well,
you know what I mean? There's also sort of those things where you do have to actually adjust yourself to actually getting things right and actually getting your braking points right and stuff like that. Try and not lock your wheels up. Try and not shift down too many gears and spin the tyres.
yeah.
And stuff like that.
Obviously, yeah. So Ian's just put a 1:26.6. This is the pace so this is the pace that I believe that is like he's getting there. If you get me into the pace that I believe he will be at. It's Lewis has put a 1:25.7. So we've got Rapid. It's Lewis. Well, anyways, up there with 1:25.8, and then we've got Tom GoPro on 1:26.0. So they're roughly about 6 tenths between all them. Ali Ali is like within a second of Rapid, and we've got, I think that was Doran. I think he's retired in the pit from qualifying.
I don't think so. I think there's no, I'm sure there was a collision. So it looked like there was a collision between Harvey, I think. Like I said, I didn't see it. I just sort of jumped on with Razor, and they sort of kind of went past, and there was like a little bit of a collision thing come up, I think. Not too sure.
Well, Harvey's not obviously not got any damage because he's going for a fast lap now. So if there was a collision, then he's got no damage. But it's only because I can see a green marker out on track, which will be Topher, and there was one in the pit lane, or it could just be my eyes playing tricks on me. Razor has retired in the pit from the qualifying. So I think it's got to that point now. Maybe he did retire because we've only got like a few seconds left.
About 15 seconds left.
So that's quite interesting. Now I'm gonna get on board with who we're gonna get on board with. Someone, Ali, I really want to see him go take a few temps off him, because I think he's got the pace.
Yeah.
And I want to see more competition up there with Rapid. Nice line for the chicane, it's really nice line, right? Nice line to club corner. And he puts a 125.8, so it takes a couple of temps off. So
Tom GoPro at the moment.
Oh, he slid out. No!
Oh, Tom!
He tried his best to keep that under. I just jumped on board of him just as he's halfway through Maggots and Beckett. Car slid. He tried his best to hold that in, and then he just. Whoa! What?
Tom got a 5-place group penalty.
Didn't think. Right. Okay. I. In all fairness, right. It was. That was a bizarre collision there. Very bizarre collision because Rapid went right underneath him. So, and he gets. I don't think Tom GoPro really did anything wrong there.
No.
He just came on at a point where it was a bit. Iceman's going into the pit, so he's going to slow us all down.
Yeah, definitely.
So, okay, it's kind of like it's going to be between the top 4, top 5, really, who's going to win this race. Obviously, Tom GoPro is going to be bumped down to 10th after that unfortunate event.
From Tom down to Razor, those drivers will get bumped up a position.
Yeah, one place up for Spinsy, Iceman, Ian, hello there, Halsey, or Howes, whatever his name is. Razor will bump up one place, so it's not bad.
No.
So, and it's showing Kelly with his football helmet. So Rapid F1, kind of typical, I'd say. Getting the fastest lap. 5 Tom GoPro, Spinsy P6, Iceman P7, Ian P8, Houses in P9, Razor P10. Obviously, those drivers will bump up one. Doran P11, Curly P12, Harvey P13, P14 for Mr. XL, P15 for Welsh Benjamin, P16 for Westwood, and P17 for Topher. Now, looking at these drivers, okay, so we know Curly, Harvey, Mr. XL, Welsh Benjamin, Westwood, Topher will probably be in gold tier. But so Harvey, I think he could have got quicker. I know Westwood and Mr. XL could have got quicker. Topher, I think Topher's relaxed in this one. I think he's just enjoying the he's enjoying the circuit. If you know what I mean, he's enjoying the race, and it's important for him to do that. Really,
Yep.
this is all about Joe being there for Joe as a community, racing, having fun. There's no real major competition. Obviously, you want to compete, you want to be competitive, but it's important that we have the drivers there to just make it more fun. There's like racing 10 guys racing it's like a tenth of the fun of having a full grid.
Yeah.
So
I should know.
yeah, like it's even worse when you're commentating. You commentate
Yeah,
on 10
I should
guys
know.
and it's like 10 seconds between each of them, like what's happening, there's nothing happening. I'll go to sleep, or then I'll rattle off some stupid F1 facts that I normally pull out. Tafer's saying it's a dry race with a winking face. So does that mean it's a dry race with a bit of a naughty rain session, or is it going to be a dry race and he just wants to flirt with me?
I think he's trying to flirt with you, but I do know that it's fully set to whatever's supposed to be.
I know. It was fixed. It was like dictatorship. It was like Qatar, isn't it? It's like
Yeah.
Ian and Curly's going like this. We're going to control this race. You're going to start with mediums, then you're going to go to hards. It's going to be dry, and you're not going to crash.
Now, I will say something. So, obviously, been kind of sort of looking in the chat while we was waiting on everything. Drivers are not allowed to use hard tyres.
They're not allowed to use hard, so it's soft to mediums.
So it's soft to mediums. They can obviously depending what happens. I think it was mentioned that you can do as many pit stops as you want. Like I said, I don't know how it's going to play out. But anyway, we got 4 or 5 red lights.
And we're away. Yeah, like a little bit fuzziness with the again, wait. So Ace Lewis actually got a really good start there. He's managed to pounce it up into P1. So Rapid F1 didn't get the start he wanted, but he'll try his best to get there. Well, anyway, there. It's a nice little mix because Spinsy he's dropped down all the way.
Hello there. Hello there. Down. Yep. Harvey and Ben are mixing it up as well.
Yeah. Tom GoPro is in 9th. He's already made up one position. Oh, ramming the back of Razor. Now Razor might have a sore bum after that one. Ian's doing well. Let's have a. I'm going to change the detail. I want position change because it is quite important to see who's moving up quickly. Because Mr. Vessel up 4 places already. That's a big step already. Half a lap done, and he's up 4 places. And it's not an easy circuit to overtake that many one after the other. Magnus and Beckett, so he's got a nice line through that. He's always had a good line through Magnus Beckett, so he's closing up with the pack in front of him. A little bit there, a little bit sluggish on the exit there, as he's got Doran for company, who is looking to make this move to get that place back, really. Tom GoPro
as well.
Yeah, Rapid's up, back up.
Lewis and Rapid are battling out, so who's going to be the one to actually get the better exit? It looks like Lewis got the better exit out of that.
Yeah, now Lewis has got the lead again. So then it's Rapid, and then we've got well anyway. So this is, I love the fact that these are really close. These could be part of like the Platinum A group, and then obviously you've got the Platinum B group if that's the way they're going to go with this. So these 4 drivers here that we've got here could be the Platinum A group, because it's like, even to be honest, Spinsy, I think Spinsy could actually race in Platinum.
You think?
I think he can, I really think he can, because like, if you go by the last few races of Gold, he was hitting first, and he was actually battling it with Joe, like the faster drivers like Iceman, Westwood up there, and he was consistently good. He has got the ability to go Platinum. Now, I've never seen that Lee drive before, but he's showing good promise here of being a competitive driver, and I'm hoping we have more from more competition for these front runners. It's what we need, it's what we want. And this. I do enjoy this. It's it's going to be good. It's going to be a good session here. So like,
Yeah,
Tom,
it's going
Tom
to be
go.
a good session. Like I say, it's not that obviously we're quiet because we can't. We're actually trying to figure out where to look because
Yeah,
there's so much going off, and obviously we don't want to kind of sort of like interrupt each other or anything like that. But there's just so much going off. It's unreal to figure out where we need to be.
So I'm going to bring up the fastest lap table on my screen, and you can see that it's Lewis's spun, or has he got? Did he get tagged?
No, I think right. Where is so Lewis? I think there was a little bit of contact between
Him and Rapid.
Lewis and Rapid, but they didn't look too much. I don't know, but that's I saw Lewis spin right and then Rapid spin, and then obviously like I said the lead changes again.
Yeah, so Rapid's down to 7th, and then we've got Exclusives down to 16th. So we'll take that away, like, we'll see how they go progress. But what I was just about to say is, I've brought up the lap times for the quickest lap, even though we're only on lap 3 of 18, we can see that Tom Go Prof has got a 128.9, and the next person down from him is Rapid with a 129.289, so almost 3 tenths is the difference between Tom and Rapid, which means if Tom actually started on the front row, he'd be clear from the pack right now by half a second.
Yep. Oh, and Rapid, a little bit of a spin there.
I think he's overcooked those tyres a little bit.
Do you think we're sort of like heating them up a little bit? He's got Lewis back behind him as well, so
yeah, I think Rapid might have actually dropped down even more so to battle with Lewis, because that's the person he's going to be battling with throughout the season.
Yeah, I think so too.
And then there's Halsey. I think he's had a few spins sitting there behind, because I've not seen this driver race before, and his name's Adam, isn't it? Adam.
I think so.
So it's I'm hoping to see more of him race, and then we can judge better where he will be racing, because I don't think this is the case. I think he's quicker than this. Or I believe he is quicker than this. But let's get these interval times back, because Tom GoPro is making his move past well anyway, heading in to the slide, and no. That Stoke corner. It always catches people out. It's a quick corner, and if you've got the right setup, you can do that flat out.
Yeah. If you get it right and you sort of go down like maybe 1 or 2 gears and whatever, that's it. You'll get it perfect. Yeah,
it's so difficult. You look at it, and go, it's just a standard fast corner. No, it's so much harder. Now we've got Rapid F1 who's speeding the pit lane. Right, I'm going to ignore the fact that these have got the penalties.
Yeah, I think that won't count. With obviously, if drivers do pick up any penalties, then that not be counted.
It's about pace, and this is what it is. It's a shakedown to see what the pace is. So we know Rapid's quick, we know Lewis is quick, we know they're going to be part of them. Even though they might be sitting down 15th and 17th at the moment, it's not going to change where the outcome is at the end. This is about seeing, like, it's the drivers in the middle that we're interested in, really. So we're looking at Iceman, because he will transition into the platinum. We know Razor, I believe it. Razor should be in platinum. Mr. XL, on a great day, he'll be competing with the best of the best.
Yep.
But I want to see more consistency from this driver. I don't want to knock him down, because he is a good driver. It's just that some mistakes happen. Welsh Benjamin should be better than this. I'm telling you now. He's 10th at the moment. I think he should be better. Although, if you look at every driver in front of him, they're all better. I want to say better. I wouldn't say they're more better. They all are capable drivers. So
Ben just loses it just after the chicane there. I think he caught the rumble strip a little bit.
Yeah. Now we've got Curly now in P9. Now, Curly, throughout my whole time commentating, Curly has improved the most of any driver I've seen racing.
Yep.
So Curly used to race at the back with me. Like I never raced much, and when I did, I was at the back, and I always wanted to battle with Curly because me and Curly had a similar pace, and we enjoyed our racing then.
Yeah.
And now look at it.
I can agree with you on that as well.
Yeah, because you were just in front of us most of the time. So
Yep.
it was like, and Curly is now sitting in P9. This is like, I think give to Curly 2 more seasons with the setup he's got with the steering wheel and everything that he's got now. 2 more seasons and he'll be competing for podiums.
Yep.
Consistently competing for podiums, let's put it that way, because he's getting better and better, and it's like the guy's getting old. Okay, he's got to get this quickly before his eyesight goes. We already know that he wears jam jars to race. So hey, so we know he needs to get these 2 seasons quickly, get himself a win. Just so you can tell him, I've won a race before, I've gone blind. I flicked over to Razor and then I flicked off him, and it's like, it was halfway through his spin. Why did I not stay on him? I don't know what happened there. I think it might be, they're so tightly compact. I think it might have been a little bit of contact that might have shifted his weight a little bit and made him spin. But it's shown me, so I'm going to put Razor in my mind. I put Razor up there with Mr. XL and Doran up there with those drivers with Iceman. Obviously, we'll see as the race goes on. We'll see where people fit, but it is all about like where these drivers are at the end of Shakedown 2, really as well. Which I believe I think they might. After there's some little discussions that I think they might actually finally settled on a circuit. I can't say which circuit it is. I put my word across to them and said, these are the circuits you need to look at. So I was thinking Canada. I thought Canada, like people thought like Austria, Imola. I was like, no, you can't do Imola.
You can't do Imola. No.
Imola's a great circuit. It's fantastic. It's good pace setter. But it's not good for your shakedown because you can't overtake. So you need tracks of wide parts of the circuit. So I was thinking, Canada. Canada's got a good long straight where you can get past each other. Then you've got Kota. Now I hate it. Everybody knows me. Knows I hate Kota with a passion. But for a shakedown, it's perfect.
Qatar.
No. Qatar, you got no runoff. You've got to have a lot of runoff.
Yeah, true. Yeah.
So the whole idea of shakedown for the drivers out there, people out there who don't know really what a shakedown should be. So shakedown's got to show pace. It's got to show the ample amount of places to overtake, but it's got to have a bit of technical. This is why Austria would have been perfect if you just looked for pace and overtaking. But because you want to look at drivers' consistency and handling certain sectors, then you've got to kind of like look into the whole package really. So you've got to look at these technical corners. So this is why Silverstone is the ideal circuit. So I put down, like I said no to Belgium, because even though Belgium's long, there is loads of places to overtake.
Yeah,
it's too long.
Yeah, it's definitely too long, especially for a shakedown. I wouldn't say, I don't think Monza would work as a shakedown. No, Monza's one of those circuits. Again, you've got a lot of places, but there's only like a couple of technical areas and the slow technical areas. There's no quick technical areas. Bahrain would work. Yeah, Bahrain would work.
Bahrain would work. Bahrain's actually quite good for it. There is a lot of technical areas, as we've got hello there is heading in. Now, a lot of people have been in the pits. Now this is Topher now, who's going to like take P2 for a short moment.
Yep.
The reason why is because I do believe he'll be pitting soon.
Well, anyway, and Tom don't need to pit again.
They don't need to pit again, but
But
they
obviously,
could
they could do if they wanted to.
do. Yeah. Yeah, so fair few stops from it's only 2 drivers away. So now Rapids go for 128.8 on the medium tyres. Now that's quite quick, that for medium tyres.
I don't think he beat his fastest lap by much though, because he did do a 128.8
Yeah,
something before. So
yeah. So it's not like it's like figures of 128.9 was what Tom GoPro put in, and that was with
Yeah.
traffic. So it's a massive difference really. If you take the time away from traffic, it makes a big difference. So, and there we go. We've got Well Anyway on the move past Topher, and then we've got Tom GoPro who's got to make the move as well at the same straight, down the Hanger straight. Yeah, it's one of those. It's one of these circuits that I do really do enjoy commentating on.
Yeah, I do as well. You get to see sort of quite a lot of action around Silverstone around here.
Yeah,
So,
but like,
and I'll tell you, there's also sometimes if you play it right and not play it right. If you race it right and consistent, there's hardly any VSCs or a safety car.
yeah, it is like it's one of those circuits.
I think probably the only time you'd get sort of like a safety car or a VSC, drivers get into sort of like a few little incidents or whatever. But other than that, I'd say you wouldn't really see much of it if.
Yeah, because there's a lot of runoff. So if you make a mistake, there's a lot of space to actually salvage yourself. Yeah, so like the other circuits I know that was up for discussion was Jeddah. It was thrown in there.
I don't think Jeddah would have been a good for a shakedown race.
No, it wouldn't. It's actually a terrible circuit.
The track's too tight. There's not going to be a lot. I would possibly say a lot of overtaking. Drivers could be still compact in sort of one line. Sort of like one DRS line or whatever.
Yeah. Other tracks are okay. So Spain, Portimao. So those two circuits.
I think Portimao would have been good.
The issue with Portimao, it's too technical.
But it's too
Yeah, it's too technical. If you get me.
I'd say the same thing for Spain as well.
See, Spain's. I think Spain is different because Spain's been is a track that everybody's raced quite a lot. If you get me. So it doesn't feel as technical. And technical ability for Spain is a little bit less because you don't have the undulation. But a circuit I would love for them to do, but I don't think they can. It's Mugello, because I don't think it's not on the game, is it?
No, Mugello is not on the game. It would have been nice. Would have been nice to have Mugello because we did have it in. Was it F1
22?
20. It was either F1 20 or F1 21.
It was definitely not 20. It
was
wasn't 20. I know it wasn't 20.
So it was either 21 or 22 that Mugello was in. But I think that'd have been a good track to sort of have a shakedown on as well.
Here's a question, mate. We get right. What? On lap 11 of 18. Quick question. How many wins do you think Ayrton Senna achieved in his career? So give an estimate.
So about it's got to be at least in the hundreds.
It can't be in the hundreds because you've got to think that Lewis Hamilton's got 107, and the next person below him was Mike Schumacher with 91.
So I'd say
you got to think he hasn't had a long career in F1 really.
I'd say about 65.
Oh, you're a bit far off, mate. To be honest, it was only 41. I thought it was more myself when I first
Yeah, I
seen
did
that
as well.
stuff.
I actually thought it was more itself as well.
So, who won the first ever British Grand Prix?
Don't know.
Oh, I thought you would have got that. See, everybody would have went for Fangio. I think everybody would have went for Fangio. But it was actually Giuseppe Farina.
Oh, okay.
I'm just throwing in some of these little questions out there now.
Okay. Yeah, why not? Why not?
Cause asking, who are you talking to? I'm talking to Kyra, buddy. Well, I do want to see Cole race more if he can.
Oh, Curly's in a bit of a mix here, guys. He's getting mixed up with Mr. XL. He's got Iceman behind him as well.
Do you think it's that right? I've seen Iceman racing against Curly before. Now, Iceman struggles to get past Curly.
Yeah.
It's horrible to say this because Iceman, sorry Curly, but Iceman is the better driver. But Iceman struggles to get past Curly.
Iceman struggles to get past Curly. Also, I will say this as well, that Curly is maybe possibly one of the best sort of drivers that can actually defend.
He can defend really well.
He makes it so hard for you to actually try and make an overtake, and if you go for overtaking, you slightly make a little mistake, he'll pick up on it straight away. And that's no lie. That is no lie. He will actually do that.
So, as you can see now, Curly is looking for that move on Mr. XL. But what he's also doing at the same time, he is holding Iceman back. Iceman can't get a clear channel because he knows if he's going to try and get a clear channel, he's going to run into the back of Mr. XL. So Curly's used the Mr. XL's position. Oh, there we go. Curly makes a move on past Mr. XL, and it is a fantastic move. And there comes Iceman. Little touch there between the two drivers. So Mr. XL and Iceman.
XL, right?
Do you know the thing is that so VSC's come out now.
Yeah.
This is unfortunate because what's happened is so obviously anybody who's on mountain board and me could see this happen. So Curly, brilliant move on Mr. XL. Clean, gone. Iceman goes for it, but Mr. XL is not going to give up the position easy. You go in, you touch. I would say there was no intent from anybody. If anybody had to back out, it should have been Mr. XL. But he had every right to go for that move.
Yep.
There was space on either side of both cars. Both cars moved into the same gap. And I'm saying there's no fault at anybody. And it's just unfortunate Mr. XL wobbled a bit too much and just couldn't keep hold of it. So that's unfortunate. But it's shown one thing, that Curly can pull off a move when he needs to pull off a move.
Yep.
But I think Curly's missus needs to go in there and get some tissue really, because I think he's having a bit of a nosebleed. He's a bit too high. The altitude's too high fit for Curly at the moment.
Yeah. So now what Curly's got to do now is that, obviously that penalty don't count because we're not, like we say, we're not classing that. The only thing Curly's got to do now is defend, because he's not going to have the help of DRS.
Yeah. Oh, here's a question for you. Right. Who supplied the engines to Red Bull in 2006? I would not have got it. I would not have got this if someone asked me this. And where did Red Bull come from? What team did they take over?
Red Bull, I think off top of my head, and I might be wrong, but I think in 2006 the engine it was either Mercedes or Ferrari.
Well, there was only one other engine supplier. There was only one other engine supplier at that time. But which one are you going for? Mercedes or Ferrari?
I'll say Ferrari.
You are right. And where did the Red Bull team come from?
Honda.
No.
No.
Honda created the best team in the world. Statistically the best team ever to grace the F1 grid.
I can't even remember.
Right, it's the team that lost £500,000 in a single race through damaged vehicle. That's a clue, because like there's only one team that actually had a bill of £500,000 for a damaged front. It was just a damaged front wing in a Grand Prix.
What was that?
Damaged front wing cost them £500,000.
No clue.
Oh, it's
Gone, mate.
It's Jaguar. And the incident I'm talking about is in Monaco. Ocean's 11 premiere. They decided to do this limited edition car with a diamond on the nose of the front wing.
Yeah.
They crash it. One of the drivers crashes into the back corner and the diamond goes missing.
Yeah.
£500,000 bill right on Jaguars. Welcome that. So we're coming up to near the end of this shakedown, and we're lap 16, lap 17, so 2 laps left. We've got Tom GoPro, who has actually had a really good, solid race. Yeah. Aliyah Lee, another good race. He's a little bit off the pace to Tom Go. Well, anyway, is up there. So these are the drivers. So Aliyah Lee, platinum. Well, anyway, platinum. Spinsy, platinum. Iceman, platinum. Curly, go to hospital, mate. I think you might have concussion. The guy is gonna be ecstatic. He's had a brilliant race. It's been one of the better races I've seen him do. Yeah. So clean, consistently through the whole thing. I think Doran's actually sitting in the place that I would think he would be. I think compared to some of the drivers he's got around him, he's in a good place. It's Lewis has managed to get himself back up to 8. Harvey, it's a solid performance from Harvey. If you look at the drivers around him, that's a good position.
Yeah, definitely.
Welsh Benjamin, a good position. Ian Marshall, don't think he's had a great race. I think he can do better. Hello there. I can't rate the driver on his previous abilities, but he's had a good race. He went down at the bottom, but then he's built himself back up. Topher's had a consistent race. He's kept the same pace and he's done well. He's kept himself out of trouble, as always. I want to see more drivers at his pace level, because I think that's where we need some more drivers, really, is at that lower end. For just give us a back end battle as well. Razor, he's quick. He is platinum level rating. Westwood, I like the guy. I think he's a great racer. It's just, again, a bit like Mr. XL, inconsistent. And Rapid, I think Rapid's just having a bit of fun, really, isn't he, down here?
Yeah.
He's stalking Westwood right now. On the last lap, he's coming to the last lap and he's stalking him. It's like, I'm going to get you. It's like that, the old Tango advert. It's, Belly's going to get you.
Yeah.
It's like that. So, absolutely... It's a good shakedown. It's been a really good shakedown. It's something to. It's going to give the admin team something to think about when it comes down to pace. Yep. So last lap now. Tom GoPro. He's showing everybody that he's had a fantastic race. Started P10, finishing P1. Yes, he's kind of got gifted some positions through mistakes.
Yep.
But he would still be sitting in the podium, really, with that pace. that you
Yeah, I
had.
think he would be. Yeah, I think he would be as
He may
well.
not. He may not have got the win if Rapid and It's Lewis didn't come together. But then,
Mhm.
so we've got Tom GoPro. Well, anyway, Ali, Spinsy, all getting there. Curly now. Curly's got a penalty, so he's going to drop down a few positions. So he's got to drop down a couple of positions. So P7, solid P7. I'd say that.
Yeah.
Take away like we're not really looking at the penalties really
No, we're not. No.
because penalties mean nothing for a shakedown really. So he is really P5 pace, and that was
Yep.
that's because he had a fantastic race really. Ross Benjamin P8, Ian in P9. I think Ian's just had a struggling race at really. I don't think he was at his true pace. Harvey P10. Again, a driver that he looks bad on screen, but you take away these platinum drivers, and that's a P3.
Yeah.
Well, that's it. Like that. So, like, if I'm gonna go through this, like, the only gold driver in front of him is actually Curly. In my eyes, I think Welsh Benjamin should be PA platinum. So Iceman Walker said, "Did you see what happened with me and Mr. XL?" Yeah, we caught that, mate. It was actually on stream. Basically, the way we see it is that you both moved into the same, a little bit into the same space. So you were coming up from the outside, coming across a bit. He was on the inside. He kind of got off. He kind of squiggled and then went off. My initial opinion is a racing incident. Not taking anything away from you guys because you guys have done well, and we have got Curly who's just jumped in. Curly, how do you feel about that performance, mate?
Hello. I didn't expect to finish that high. Obviously, I'm not obviously being big-headed, but like I got Wabby in my stream, and he said I was faster than obviously the gold tier champion on track. But, you know what I mean? I had a good battle with Iceman. It was a really good battle. I enjoyed it.
Well, we were talking about it. We was at the point when you were overtaking Mr. XL. We were talking about how well you were defending. We were judging drivers, not looking at the times and the penalties. We weren't looking at penalties. We're just looking at what was going on the track at the time. Because penalties come and go. Everybody can get them. Everybody can lose them. If you get me, and it's not a big thing for us on this occasion. We did think that you had a really solid race, and it's one of the best performances we've seen you do. So fantastic.
Sorry, carry on.
But that's gold tier P1 performance.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Yeah.
It literally is. Sort of like, what was I going to say? Sugar, I can't remember now. I had something in my head, but it's completely gone. But oh yeah, Mr. XL and that. So I actually heard you on stream, sort of like talking that, I actually heard you, I'm old and whatnot, but I did hear that. But trying to obviously down that back straight, you know what I mean? DRS is so powerful.
It is
trying to defend anyone off there. You've got to have at least 7/10 gap, at least.
Well, you've got to have that, and also Mr. XL at that point was harvesting his ERS.
He was empty.
Yeah, it was. He had nothing. He had nothing. Nothing to hold you off with. So this is why Silverstone is the best track to do a shakedown on. It's got everything you need in it to do that. So we was having a look. We was discussing, and mate, your performance is definitely a gold tier P1 performance. I honestly don't think you're going to be able to replicate it when it comes down to the season. To be honest, because no,
I don't.
But we were looking at the drivers, and everybody above you should definitely be platinum. Everybody below you to Harvey should be platinum. In my opinion, everyone between you and Harvey should be platinum.
Oh right, okay, yeah. So, but obviously we've got obviously everyone, as you know, in the Discord have got to do their certain,
Yeah,
trials and
of
whatnot, and
course,
then
yeah.
we've got to
So,
do these, and then we're going to work it all out. So
but
it's got to be one of those things. We'll work it out from there. So and then yeah, we'll take it from there at the end of the day. So we got next week to go yet. We haven't chosen the track or whatnot. So keep an eye out in the Discord for that.
yeah,
So
but like
you know,
well,
I
like
hope you enjoyed it, guys.
it
Yeah.
was to be honest, it was actually quite interesting because we like the battles at the beginning. At the beginning, you had 5 races that were quite close battling it. So that might be your platinum A group if you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
quicker drivers that they would look rapid, and it's Lewis, and they dropped down a bit, and I think at that point, it's Lewis battled through from the back and got up to P8, I think it was P9 up there.
Yeah,
And
Rapid had a crap setup.
Yeah, he had a crap
He had a
but
crap setup. He didn't like it.
He looked like, to be honest, it looked like he was just like, he went, right, I've shown my pace, and now I'm just going to have a bit of fun, because we don't really need to look at his pace, if you know what I mean. But he was a good marker to show where other drivers are. So, like, I think after that incident, he's like, he might as well just have fun at the back and just stalk drivers, just a bit of a fun. But yeah, it's.
I'll tell you what. I'll actually bring something in here, guys, because I've just thought of something.
Yeah.
So say like if obviously something happened like that again, why not sort of challenge like new drivers? Obviously, all the other drivers could do it as well, but why not challenge each other driver to see if they can actually withstand the sort of pressure from each other?
Well,
So
that's what this is basically.
Yeah,
this is for.
I know. Like I say, that's what it is. But like I say, it's sort of like not on a large scale, but just see, obviously, like I say, see where things go from there.
It's going to be tough though, because like you got to have the drivers to the right drivers to put the pressure on them. So those drivers putting pressure have to be quick, and they've got to know what they're doing to put the pressure on. So they won't be looking for the overtake. They'll be looking for the forcing them to make a mistake.
Yep.
And that's we don't have drivers to that capability.
No, we had 2 new drivers tonight. We had that Razor, who's on Xbox, and Dorian, which I swear I've seen somewhere before.
Dorian, I've seen Dorian before, and if I remember rightly,
I have as well.
This is a couple of years ago. I think Dorian was actually a little bit quicker than this pace that he has got now. If you know what I mean, I think he was a bit quicker.
Yeah.
I would say he's more. I don't know. I think he's on that cusp. I think he's up there with the same as Iceman. So it's like platinum.
Rapid?
No, okay. So I think he's platinum.
Yeah, because he was round. Because he was with me and Iceman. It was me, him, and Iceman battling it out.
Yeah, I just think that you were just basically had a freaking hell of a race, and it was just like a complete anomaly for you to be that good today. So it's. We'll see how it is. Obviously, after the next shakedown, and see what you guys decide. But it's a good look at what we've got coming this season, and now it's put me in this predicament. Now I don't know who I want to commentate on. Do I want to commentate on gold or platinum? It's like I love the gold standard, but platinum's actually looking interesting.
Well, we're going to talk about that off air as well. So,
yes, of course.
But I want to thank you guys as well. You two actually make a good team as well. So,
we always do.
We always do.
Yeah,
you two've done it for so long together. So, I mean, that's why I had the idea of Cairo.
We sort of like have a laugh during the stream. Exactly. You know, we keep it PG as possible. Yeah. But
no PG.
But, we don't tonight, guys. But
yeah, well,
PG apart from calling the co-owner of the league old.
That's not mate. That was being nice.
Yeah,
mate.
It was.
I could have sat there.
Mate, seriously.
I could have sat there when he's so old. When he farts, he blows out dust. That's the kind of stuff like that I would have went for. But guys, I'm going to wrap this up here, guys, before I say anything more that could actually get me banned from YouTube. So guys, thank you very much for all tuning in. I actually had a peak of 31 people in the stream,
Nice.
including one very special visitor. They didn't comment, but I know they were there. So thanks very much for jumping in, guys.
I'm sure he was nice about it.
Who was he? The special visitor. It was a female, mate.
The special visitor. He.
Right, no, guys. Let's get to wrap this up here before we just go on too much. So, guys, yeah, thanks very much. When's the next Shakedown, Curly?
Next week, and I think the league begins basically 2 weeks today.
Oh, absolutely. So next week, guys, tune in for Shakedown 2. Have you decided the circuit yet?
Not yet. We're going to plan to have the driver, and once we've obviously got all the tiers sorted, we plan to have the driver and that on a Tuesday, and then obviously, whatever's on the Wednesday, because we need to get all that sorted before we do the driver and the team, you know what I mean? So
yeah.
So that's going to be on a Tuesday on my channel.
Okay, cool, guys. So guys, jump onto Curly's channel on Tuesday to get your updates on that. You'll see all the links on Discord. If you're not part on the Discord, let us just drop a message to one of us through Discord channel, or drop a message on here, and we'll try and find out how to get you in and amongst WTFL. But guys, until next week, then we're going to say good night.
Good night.
Say good night, Curly, you ignorant bastard.
Night.